And welcome everyone to the joint meeting of the Glendale City Council and the Glendale Housing Authority for March the 1st, 2022, being called to order at 2:09. And again, to help slow the transmission of COVID-19 and protect the health and safety of the community, City Council as well as board and commission meetings will continue to be closed to the public for in-person attendance. You can view the meetings on Glendale TV, viewable on Spectrum TV, Channel 6, and AT&T Uverse Channel 99, Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire devices using a free app called ScreenWeave and choosing Glendale TV from the menu. For public comments and questions during this meeting, call 818-937-8100. Public comments on this specific agenda item will be taken when that agenda item is discussed. This is a public hearing, so I encourage anyone that would like to make a comment to please call in. May we have roll call, please?
Councilmember Agajanian.
Present.
Brotman.
Here.
Kasakian.
Here.
Najarian.
Here.
And Mayor Devine.
Here. And your report, please.
The agenda for the Tuesday, March 1st, 2022 joint public meeting of the City Council and Housing Authority was posted on February 23rd, 2022 on the bulletin board outside City Hall.
Thank you. And the next item?
This would be one, public hearing, community development regarding tax equity and fiscal responsibility. Act public hearing for California Municipal Finance Authority proposed issuance of approximately $20 million in tax-exempt revenue bond in support of the Gardens low-income senior affordable housing apartments owned and operated by Human Good. A resolution of the City Council of the City of Glendale approving the issuance of approximately $20 million tax-exempt revenue bond obligations in support of Human Good and certain other matters relating thereto by the California Municipal Finance Authority.
Thank you. I will open the public hearing. Mr. Galanian.
Yes, Mayor Devine, good afternoon, members of City Council, Chair Kasakian, members of the Housing Authority. I am going to invite Phil Lanzafame, Director of Community Development, to provide a brief overview of what this public hearing entails.
Madam Mayor, don't mean to play shuffleboard, but this is a TEFRA hearing. You've done these before. I'll just ask Peter Zovak to give you a quick brief on it, and then we'll both be available for questions afterwards.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Mayor Devine, Chair Kasaki, and members of the City Council and the Housing Authority. As a member of the Joint Powers California Municipal Finance Authority, the Glendale City Council has been requested to conduct a Tax Equity and Fiscal Responsibility Act public hearing, otherwise known as a TEFRA hearing, where the California Municipal Finance Authority's proposed issuance of approximately $20 million in tax-exempt revenue bonds. The bond revenue will benefit, support the Gardens, which is a 75-unit affordable senior housing project in Glendale that was developed back in 1992 by the developer, HUD, and the Glendale Housing Authority. The request has been made by the nonprofit sponsor and developer of the Gardens, which is Human Good, formerly Southern California Presbyterian Homes. Funding will be used for major rehabilitation of the building. City Council has held a number of TEFRA hearings in the past, both for city-related projects as well as private market rate projects for our nonprofit service partners. So this is not a new activity. There is no fiscal impact to the City of Glendale associated with the issuance, associated with the TEFRA hearing or the issuance of the tax-exempt revenue bonds by CMFA. The bonds will be the sole responsibility of the borrower, and the city will have no financial responsibility or liability for the proposed project or the repayment of the bonds for the financing and rehabilitation of the project. So the City's Council's role today is simply to hold a public hearing on the proposed bond issuance. There is a long-term affordable housing benefit by conducting the TEFRA hearing and approving the bond issuance, in that the project's affordability covenants, originally scheduled to expire in 2034, will be extended out. New 55-year affordable housing covenants placed onto the project by the tax bonds will maintain affordability until 2077, and a new HUD agreement that will maintain the project-based rental assistance will be extended out for 20 more years to 2054. Otherwise, those would have been expiring. Now, by the fact of obtaining this tax-exempt bond financing, we're extending out the life and the affordability of the project. If needed, we do have representatives from Human Good and CMFA that on the line to answer any questions you might have. Staff is asking that the City Council open the public hearing, receive comments, if any. CDD staff is recommending that the City Council conduct the TEPRA hearing and approve the issuance of up to approximately $20 million in tax-exempt revenue bonds in support of the gardens.
Madam Mayor,
Yes, Councilmember Kasakian.
I don't know if this is going to impact action because I don't believe there's a housing authority action required for this, but we skipped taking roll for the housing authority. And if everyone is still here, I'd like the record to reflect that all of the housing authority members are present. Do we need to take roll?
Thought we did.
Mr. Chair, I think it would be appropriate just for the record to take roll for the Housing Authority.
Okay. Can we have the roll call really quickly before we open up that hearing?
Authority
Mr.
member,
Clerk?
Authority member Ajinian,
Present.
Agajanian,
Present.
Brotman,
Here.
Devine,
Here.
Najarian,
Here.
Barazian,
Here.
and Chair Kasakian.
Here. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, moving on. Any questions from council?
Want to
On
open
this,
open the hearing, Madam Mayor?
I thought I had
Oh,
done that.
okay. My apologies.
That's okay. That's okay. Any questions from my colleagues?
None, thank you.
I'll move the item, Madam Mayor, if you're interested
Second.
at such time.
Okay, do we have any phone calls?
Madam Mayor, we do not have any phone calls.
All right, thank you. So we have a motion and a roll call, please.
For City Council, Councilmember Agajanian,
Yes.
Brotman,
Yes.
Kasakian,
Yes.
Najarian,
Yes,
and Mayor Devine.
Yes, and for housing?
Move for housing. Do we need, is
No, we
there
don't have
a
to.
motion?
Oh, there is no
Right.
motion from
I don't believe there is.
council. Thank you. Okay, what's next, please?
Adjournment?
For city council?
Adjourn, move to adjourn for city
Second.
council.
Second. Do we have a motion for housing authority to adjourn?
Move to adjourn for housing.
Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you.
Sure, okay. All right, moving on. I'm getting a lot of feedback on my